Well, it was her webbing, and like the party's a bit next to each other. She just sort of like starts like applying some healing, biodegradable, medically binding webbing. Spider webs do make great bandages in real life too. I don't know if you knew this, but
Hmm.
they
O'Malley
have
just goes.
antiseptic properties.
So medical webbing. What's that? How much does that heal?
Bandages.
So it's just like bandages.
It is
How much-
just it. Ariana has free bandages.
How
That
much
is
does
the-
bandages heal?
Just a flat 4, ain't it?
I think it is.
1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks.
She applies multiple uses of bandages.
No. You also have bandages though, Vigor. I'll let you use one of yours as well.
Sure. Okay, yeah.
So O'Malley is like in pain, and then both Vigor and Ariana just go, "Okay, honey, come here.
Yeah, well,
Let
Vigor
mommy and
starts putting on
daddy."
bandages, and Ariana's just like, no, here, let me do it.
I mean, you use your move first, so instead I just start bandaging after you bandage it. I'm like, nah, hang on, I paid for this. I'm using them.
Guys, I didn't think you cared.
I don't.
Ariana bandages his mouth.
Yeah, heal 8 HP, O'Malley.
Yep.
There you go. All right.
Okay, they definitely heard that. So I think at this point all we can do is just go quicker.
Yeah. They're either sort of bottlenecked down there, or they have an escape tunnel and have been, skedaddling for a while now.
Well, let's figure that one out. Vigor opens a trapdoor that O'Malley never told him about, and then character he should know about. But hey, we're not metagaming here. Vigor just noticed it during the fight, but never brought it
Gotcha.
up.
Okay. So this trapdoor has like really, really steep, narrow stairs. Like you have to go one at a time.
Ooh.
It's very rickety.
Can I rip the trapdoor off its hinges and use it as a No, I'm not going to be so stupid. I would not do that. It's just surfing down the stairs is cool. Yeah, I walked down.
Okay, O'Malley, you are not actually bound up by the mouth. I feel the need to state at this point.
Why not, though?
Do you just have fun pretending to be gagged?
Just for the game.
Yes. Okay.
All right. So who's going first? Decide the order.
I'll go first this time. O'Malley had his turn of being first and he ran away, but it worked. So he did a okay job. He figured things out.
Yeah.
So we established with the dragon that Vigor is in fact susceptible to fear.
Yeah.
Oh man.
When it comes to a giant fuck off dragon. But sure. If we want to defend Vigor's manliness, all right.
You're walking down
Oh, no.
this very crickety staircase. You smell just an absolute disgusting, wretched stench wafting from the basement, the cellar. As you pass by several flayed corpses nailed to the walls.
Oy.
Be on the lookout for wren sharks. If we find that, we can just leave. Wouldn't that be
And,
fucking funny for the serial killer? It just, we found him, and then just he hears us like say that, then leave.
And you hear just a mumbling. Sort of just someone mumbling to themselves around the corner of past the last step.
I signal to the party to stop walking, hear a voice, and I'm gonna try and lean around the corner and see who is mumbling.
Would
So
this smell good to Ariana? I actually don't think it would, no, because she,
No. So I want you to roll wisdom, Vigor.
Oh boy, that's the stat I'm really good in. Oh boy.
Ooh, snake eyes. Ah.
Snake eater.
So
How
you
about O'Malley? He has his reflexes.
look there and you just see one of the I'm this is the grisliest fucking scene you've probably ever seen. Like, there are opened up corpses, blood everywhere, organs spilling out, scribblings on the wall,
Eyes popping out.
just a ton
Thanks.
of. Good job, Sweet. I was trying to avoid eye stuff, very specifically for Snake. And there are and just a bunch of all manner of horrifying shit that Vigor would never have thought he'd see in his lifetime.
Vigor. What should Vigor's
What?
reaction be? Turning and running, vomiting.
And and you see just a man hunched over a table, with a strapped down orc on the table, just sort of with a knife, just doing something. You can't tell what it is, but whatever it is, it's awful.
Oof.
Oh no.
Okay, we're too late for Renshak, maybe, unless that's another orc, but hey.
So
what does Vigor have to do? He rolled Snake Eyes on
he
that.
rolled Snake Eyes, so that means this affects you. Like, you can't. This is like if we had insanity points, you'd be taking one.
Oof.
So what's Vigor do?
Should I mechanically mark confused or weak or shaky or something? Like something fucks
no,
him?
you don't do anything mechanically.
Okay. Vigor. Alright, actually, maybe we'll play it. I'll play it in the stupid way. No, Vigor just turns and charges. He's been faced with something so horrible, he doesn't tell his comrades. We gotta think we'll do that. No, he's gonna bum rush and he's going to, rugby tackle this guy, away from the table.
So bum rush without thinking about it?
Without thinking about it at all. No telling the party, no thought, no nothing. Just
interesting.
blind rage. Oh god, this guy did this shit to people. Even Vigor is disgusted by someone being able to do this to so many others.
Right.
And let's just ignore that
Even
Ariana
Vigor
has
was-
definitely killed a lot of people and ate them. But
Yeah, and Vigor had Ariana did, do some pretty nasty shit to those mud sharks or whatever.
to one
and,
guy, from what we understand,
and
we don't
that
know
one
what this-
guy, yeah.
Yeah.
So you run straight into a magical barrier.
Ooh, thud.
I want you to roll. Let's see. Roll con.
Okay. I kind of hope I fail. It could be more fun. Let's see. Oh, no.
No, you bounce back. You feel a slight shock, but you don't take any damage. And you just hear the guy say, "Do be quiet, dear. I'm working."
Hang on. I'll be back in a sec. I hear some thudding downstairs.
Okay,
I'm
wow,
Sorry,
nice.
I'm really sorry. Bad timing.
It's really bad timing.
And then his dog headbutts him again.
So,
Vigor's ramrod stiff. He's just he's T-posing now.
Oh.
like that fucking Team Fortress 2 video with the medic. Okay, guys, going AFK. Just
Oh,
powers
Team
down.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Hey guys, going AFK. Stupid.
A really loud thud downstairs. Okay, I'm back.
Yeah. Okay,
You
so
did-
yeah.
You didn't get headbutted
you
again?
just hear the guy say, "Do be quiet. Do be quiet, child. I'm working."
Alright. I want to use Taunt. I'm not sure what I would say to this guy, because Vigor's not exactly in his best wits right now. But, hey. I failed every Taunt roll I made as well.
So describe what you say.
Give me a moment to kind of reflect. Vigor. He says... Vigor just yells through it. Fucking big man, aren't you? Behind your wall. Killing a man strapped to a table. Ain't facing me!
Oh god, what's Vigor doing?
Alright, roll charisma.
I'm gonna fail it.
Ariana says in character.
I
You
fail
do.
everything. Fucking the taunt is so useful in situations like
I could have taken flaunt superiority, and I didn't.
He just mutters back, "Do be quiet. Simply admire admire my work and take it in. I'll be with you soon."
Can I subtract 4 health from O'Malley to take flaunt superiority?
Whoa, wait, what? Oh wait, actually,
Just those
have
bandages
these two
get
come around
sucked off
have these
O'Malley.
two come around the corner yet?
There depends on what they want to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I just
O'Malley
charged off. And I'm now
Yeah,
flooding against
O'Malley
something.
kind of darts after, and then he sees this shit and just turns around and has to puke because fuck this noise.
Damn.
Ariana is like low-key more disgusted by O'Malley puking near her than the room, but you know. She
Also-
doesn't like the so Ariana does think this is gross, but like this is more like a dirty, filthy kitchen to her. Like, you know. This is like someone has dishes
Wait,
piled
hang
up.
on
like...
though, Ariana, shouldn't you be offended by just how wasteful this is?
No, yeah, but again, this isn't like, you know, oh, the horror. This is like, you fucking live like this? This is gross. Clean the fuck up. You know, this isn't like desecrated body parts. This is old rotten food. To her. You know.
Also, I'm just gonna
Granted,
say,
that like her den she grew up in probably didn't smell great either, but it was mostly webs, which are like really sanitary. You know, all the food was digested and drank pretty quickly, didn't leave any scraps to rot or anything. This is messy, but like, you know.
So, can I ask a question about this barrier, Neo, or should I roll discern realities?
Ask you a question.
Is there anything that kind of is this barrier just wall to wall a hard line?
Yeah.
Is there anything like that goes between the barrier, or is it completely bisecting the room?
It's completely bisecting the
Okay,
room.
so there's not like a body that goes between them.
No.
Okay, so I can't influence one side to the other. All right then.
Yeah. So
Do-
he
and
turns
only-
around.
Yeah.
He turns around and whips the surgical table around with him so that the surgical table is between you and him. And you see Renshak's his eyes wide open with and like he's had symbols carved into his chest.
Does he seem to be alive?
He's alive, yes.
Does he seem to be conscious?
He's breathing heavily, but he's not saying anything.
Is he looking around, or is his eyes like glassy?
He's looking around, yeah.
Okay.
He's and he's the killer speaks. "I had expected someone to come. I was not expecting you."
What's he look like?
He looks like a human. He's a human.
human.
You man.
He's a human. He has the he has a marking on his forehead. And he's very much disheveled, covered in blood.
What's his dress like?
It's sort of like a surgeon's outfit.
About how old does he appear to be at a glance?
Middle-aged.
Okay. In shape, scrawny, overweight.
This isn't
His
even
BMI,
about
his blood type, his fucking MBTI
I don't know.
type.
I'm trying to get a sense of what type of.
This
I'm
guy-
trying to like.
This guy's an
visualize him.
INTJ. Like, come
He
on.
looks. He's wide.
Okay, you know, a bit. But apart from the mark on his head, you would say, and blood, obviously, generally unassuming type, like, or.
His eyes look very tired. Like they're red. Yeah, the red in his eyes. The red lines.
Can I roll something to see if I recognize him if I've ever seen him before?
Sure. Roll
I've been
Baltlore.
Oh wow, yeah, I've seen this.
Ooh.
I don't know if I know anything about. Well, 10. That's something.
You
Is he like a
recognize
doctor or
this
something?
guy He was one of the. He was like he was a medic that came to Terrebonne a while ago. He joined the police force because he wanted to, and he was like really hard nosed about very much moral righteousness, and
Yeah, okay.
eventually he left Terrebonne around the time you were last there. Like he left Terrebonne in a quite dramatic manner to go to Wetwood, and decided he would live in Wetwood Coven instead because Terrebonne was just too much for him.
Gotcha.
What Terrebonne does to people.
Let's get a name for him actually, since he did roll a 10. Da-da-da.
Did you actually roll 20 going to get a name?
Oh, oops. I thought I was on a different tab. Silly me.
Quick, everyone, roll the GM's gun. Kill this guy.
I
That's how
walk
it
through the
works.
magic barrier.
You can't stop me if you're not in the roll 20.
I crush his head like a grape.
Let's say his
Ariana,
name
in addition to magical or medical webbing, takes flaunt superiority and miracle worker and, several other moves.
His name is Basil.
Basil. Oh wow,
Basil
that's the name of my Litten.
Nice.
While you were gone, I found several healing potions.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is.
O'Malley paid back his debt 10
They're
times.
past their expiry date, unfortunately.
Yeah. So yeah, this is Basil, the field medic.
Basil, the field medic. That's right.
And
Next time
yeah.
IGM is setting, the healing potions are just gonna be Gatorade.
Nice.
Is that how it's spelled?
I instead of an E.
Okay. Go ahead.
Ariana wouldn't know. Ariana just says his name's Basil, the field medic. Basil, Basel.
He
Yeah.
just walks up to the magic bear and says, "My name's Basil, the field medic. Got a good ring to it, hasn't it?"
So yeah, he's just showing you Renchaks basically. And he raises a knife right above Renchax's throat, and is staring at you all expectantly.
Hey now, slow down. You don't need to do this.
Right.
I
Okay.
wouldn't.
I guess black magic. If we can't, it seems to be the obvious thing to try.
Can it go through the barrier?
We can try.
Yeah, I guess. It depends what Neo says.
You're
Yeah.
about to find out.
We
We
are
are.
about to find out.
Not.
Huh?
So let's try with this one. Forceful, debilitating. And then the next tag is tricky. I actually do. Oh, piercing 3, just in case. I doubt he has armor, but we'll
Forceful,
throw that on.
debilitating, and piercing 3.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get rid of the piercing 3.
Okay. Forceful, debilitating. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And so yeah, you launch this, and here's a lesson in why you should discern realities on something like on this shield before doing something like this. The magic is the magic visible when it leaves you?
No. It's not like a projectile. This is like,
It just
wherever the
emanates.
person is. It's a
Well,
sort of
I'm gonna say-
emanation.
Well, you see the barrier like reverberate a little bit, and you see it, you see the barrier reverberate a little bit. And O'Malley, you're never caught by surprise.
Yeah.
You've been around the block. You've seen fair few barriers. That reverberating is a telltale sign that it's about to take whatever was shot at it and shoot it right back.
Oh God, take cover!
So, O'Malley, what do you do?
I'll take. I'm gonna fucking. I'm gonna. Actually,
Dash
you know
up the
what?
stairs?
God, I shall take cover, and I'm gonna fucking take cover. Is there like some place to take cover here?
There are like there's counters, there's tables strewn about, or you could
Corpses.
run upstairs.
No, I'm taking cover behind
All
like
right.
a counter,
Huh.
diving.
Well then, all right. Roll dex.
You don't control me, GM.
So I'm gonna say that you won't take the damage, but the webbing will still get you.
Okay.
So yeah, webbing will sprout up. Ariana, vigor. He yelled out, "Oh God, take cover!" What do you two take his advice? What are you doing?
Well, on that, I want to discern realities to try and see what's about to happen. I want to try and.
It's a bit too short notice.
Well,
Should have
that's
done
sort of-
that before rolling black magic.
Well, no. I want to argue this because the point of this isn't like a long thinking about. This is reflex. This is essentially rolling wisdom. Does Ariana pick up on this before
Oh,
the
okay.
results?
Yeah, fine. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna ask other ones because I don't think there's enough time.
Yeah.
But like,
What's about to happen?
Yeah.
Yeah. All of that is about to come back right back at you.
Vigor. So like, does Ariana see her and Vigor both getting caught in this, or like?
Yeah.
Gotcha. No, I probably don't have enough room to do that.
Vigor's probably. Just a spoiler warning. Vigor's gonna try and take it, which is not the smart move to do with debilitating. But hey,
yeah,
I'm playing this kind of stupid for now.
Ariana's gonna try and hop out of the way, essentially. Not
It's coming out of the whole damn wall. You're gonna have to get behind something.
Did it take it and
Or
expand
get
it to the
back
whole room?
So okay. The doorway that's behind us, because this has the staircase thing. Like, can Ariana essentially try and hop like up above the lip of the doorway to the ceiling of it? I'm not sure if that works.
No.
With the geographical layout.
No,
of it.
It doesn't.
See, the thing is, I don't want to leave Vigor undefended. Can I essentially hop behind? I'm good. Can I roll to essentially try and get like behind Vigor, like jump onto his back? This isn't. This is like if Vigor gets hit with this, Ariana has sharp things that Vigor doesn't. She wants to be with Vigor. If
that sounds like you're defending Vigor.
Not really. She's defending herself with me.
Yeah.
She's not like mechanically aiding me.
Forces Vigor to roll defend whether he likes it or not.
Actually, I don't know.
I
That
suppose.
really depends on intent. It's like if you're not actually trying to help me now, but you're like just putting yourself in position.
Alright, go ahead and roll dex to get yourself behind Vigor, I guess.
I could, one second. Let me... Because, like, if I roll defend, that doesn't necessarily move her out of the immediate.
You don't have to... I mean, you can always try, like, resisting, just, like, trying to be ready for it, brace yourself, which I guess would be wisdom.
Yeah.
It would be the first defy danger with your mental fortitude.
One second.
So, Himmy high.
Well, I'm reading defend to see if... Essentially, it would be, like... Okay, no, I think it's just defy danger dex to try and get behind Vigor.
Go ahead.
That's an 8.
Let's see. I'm gonna say that whatever happens to Vigor is gonna happen to you.
Okay, well, so getting behind Vigor, can she then try and defend on him?
No.
You
can't. Vigor, what do you do?
Vigor's gonna take it. He's gonna...
Alright.
Constitution.
Oh, this was...
Roll con.
I did warn you I was gonna do this.
Roll con.
Yeah, but I don't. like
Ooh,
how
ooh.
that
Hey, I leveled up.
was handled.
Mm.
I don't like how we handled that mechanically.
You were the one fucking.
Right,
giving
but
a hawing
okay, no,
about
because
it.
I feel
That's
like
you handled that mechanic.
no, okay. Here's my argument. What I wanted to do was do defend on vigor, but like in trying to position myself behind him to be able to actually do that, because Ariana can't really defend him if she's getting caught in the webbing. So I feel like the defy danger should be a defy danger to line herself up to be able to roll defend on him.
Well, bit too late. You'd have to be in defense of him, so you'd have to be in front of him anyway.
No. The idea is to like.
Let's not argue about this, please.
Wait. No. Because the point of I couldn't defend him from in front of him, because then the webs would just hit me more than him. The point of the defend is to try and cut the webbings, the debilitating webbings, which he can only really do from behind him.
I feel like
that's the point of the defy danger.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Okay, let's please move on.
If you say so.
All right. So, Vigor, you rolled. You missed that completely. That was Snake Eyes.
Yeah, that was one plus
Damn.
one plus three. Like, I've had bad fucking rolls today.
Everyone has.
Let's see. So this was forceful debility. You have sturdy.
I could spend sturdy to ignore forceful and do not remove some
Wait.
damage. Yeah.
Why do you have sturdy?
I'll technically always have sturdy because I get sturdy as I take damage and spend sturdy to deny damage.
Oh.
So I will technically always have one
Yeah,
sturdy.
he'll always have at least one sturdy to spend.
So what was the damage on that attack?
What was the damage on what attack?
On black magic.
Oh
We
right.
haven't rolled it yet.
Well, roll it.
I'll spend
that's
a
half,
I'm gonna
so-
spend a sturdy to deny forceful though, as you say, and take 3 damage, and take 1 damage actually.
The 3 damage is then halved because it's debilitating.
Do I take any damage spending that?
I
sturdy?
guess not.
Nice.
But you're tied up with webbing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
that's
both
fine.
tied up with webbing.
Which is what wanted to do something about.
Because Vigor can't turn around, he just kind of knows what happens.
Yeah.
It's like, oh
All
god, we're all 3 of us.
Yeah,
are
all
bound.
3 of you are tied up in webbing.
Ugh. Nice going, Spider Lady.
Okay.
Yeah, the guy looks at you and just says, "One should always analyze their surroundings before taking action." And lifts up his knife and carves something else into Renshak's, and Renshak starts screaming.
I want to try and force my way free of these webs.
All right.
Well, I don't know. I was gonna try and. Can I help? Just try
Yeah.
and cut him.
Go ahead.
Okay, that's bond. I have
Yes.
fucking 3 bond with vigor. There we
you go.
Nice.
All right. Roll strength, Vigor. Roll strength. Strong.
7.
There
well,
you
it's
go.
a good thing I helped.
Yes, very good.
So yeah, you start ripping through the webbing as he's carving into Renshak's.
What the fuck?
And by the time you're free, he's carved a complete symbol into him.
Alright, now one of us should probably do the smart thing and discern realities on that magical barrier, see if we can figure out.
I'll do it.
Okay, we gotta figure out a way through this.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
just O'Malley like bouncing his way, like.
I mean, when
out
we're
of
doing
cover.
this, it makes sense. He could be multitasking, like, I gotta analyze. Oh, fuck.
He doesn't analyze shit.
No. I'll be like, I don't know what the fuck this is.
I guess I'll try. I don't know if that feels weird to do just after a failure. I don't know. Should
I don't think you can.
You're. Oh, really? I don't
That's
know.
not something
He's
you can
actually
spell
hit the
more
thing.
on.
Oh.
Huh?
Okay, yeah, roll wisdom.
Okay. Let's see.
No, you don't. So, he looks at you and says, You really want to get through here, don't you? Let me help you. And he pushes the surgical table and ducks into like a little hole behind him as the surgical table rushes forward through the barrier. And the symbols on Renshax's chest light up.
I don't like that. Is he going to explode? Did he just make
And
a Renshax bomb?
Renshax is screaming in pain as this guy goes through his little hidey hole. What do y'all do?
I'm gonna chase after him in the hidey hole if I'm free and if that magical barrier is out of the way. Like, I kind of test the space where it was, and if it's not there, I'm gonna run after him.
It's weaker. You can push through.
Okay, yeah, I push through.
Alright, roll strength.
By the way, I'm still playing this stupid. Vigor isn't, like, communicating much. He's just going for it. Even though we got Renshack, anything we want,
Ooh,
you know.
Yeah, you push through. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I just, wordlessly after clearing my way through, I take off running after this guy.
Alright, so you're crawling through the hidey hole after him.
Yeah.
Alright, so, let's see how fast you are. Roll dex.
I'm gonna ask a question, and I'm totally okay with you saying no to this, but I got the move, Death Footwork. When you are in or closing into melee combat, take +1 to defy danger. Am I technically doing that? Because I'm rushing after the guy.
Yeah.
Closing in.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are.
Alright. So, +1 on whatever the result on this is. 14. Vigor's
there you
gunning.
go. Yeah. You're power crawling. That's what you're doing. He's like, you're right up, like you're pretty close to him. You're like, his ass is in full view, and he like is looking back at you and says, "You seem quite obsessive."
That's the guy who keeps skinning people.
You say his ass is in full view. Is he in reach at all?
Yeah.
Vigor's gonna shoot a hand forward, grab his foot, and break his ankle.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Strong?
Roll strong. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so this is obviously I'm gonna take the brutality. This is painful stunning.
So yeah, you use what like little space you have in this crawl space to lunge forward as it widens out, presumably as you were reaching an opening to and grab his ankle and like fucking elbow drop it, I guess.
It was more like if I lurch forward, one hand on the heel, other hand on the front of the foot, and twist.
Gotcha. Yeah, roll damage.
Like, this is getting him in a... Sorry, why did I roll strength again? I've made the mistake in both directions now. 6 damage.
Alright. And this was painful and stunning?
Yeah, painful and stunning.
Alright, yeah, he cries out in pain and, like, stops moving.
Alright, yeah, and I'm gonna basically try and... As that stops him, gonna start crawling... How big is the crawl space at this point? Is it, like, big enough that I could technically get on top of him?
Yeah, you could, but it'd be a very tight fit.
I mean, that's fine, because I'm gonna basically... Vigor's thing is try and crawl alongside or above, like, get him by the back of the head and just start slamming his head into the ground.
Ooh. Damn.
Yeah, no, we're going with brutality, because I figure, hey, we can bring this guy back, or I can just kill him. Or I can figure out how to make him
You grab him by the
reverse
head, and he only whispers out, "Such anger." And, yeah, roll strength.
Oh, lordy.
Oh, God. Alright, with this, it's going to be, stunning and add strength to damage.
Alright.
So, yeah, I'm kind of playing into how bad that wisdom roll was.
Yeah.
I just...
Ooh, so is this lethal?
I prepared that wisdom roll. Yeah, it is.
Alright, so let's play this out narratively. Like, he says such anger, and you continuously punt his head into the ground. It becomes like a bloodied stump, and like, let's say, like you keep stumping his head into the ground long after he's dead. And, what makes you stop?
I'm not gonna say there's any... you know what? I'm gonna
I
make
have
this super...
I have a suggestion.
Oh, okay.
What What if you briefly see the face of the guy who burned your village down?
Okay. No,
Like,
that's way better than
yeah.
mine. Yeah, that's way
You
better than
just
mine.
briefly see the face of the guy who burned your village down, like smiling at you, and then you just you stop,
Okay.
and you know that he's just a blood dead mess.
Yeah, okay. So Vigor
And-
sees that, and he just kind of wordlessly just feels feels kind of annoyed at himself, very, very calm, and he just kind of turns around and awkwardly in the crawl space grabs him by the other ankle and starts dragging him back the way
Alright.
he came towards the party.
So let's cut to Ariana and O'Malley with Renshack's his glowing chest.
Yeah.
Oh god, what?
As soon as he starts rolling towards us, Ariana wants to use some black magic with kind of a creative application of it. She did something similar to this once before. Hopefully, it doesn't work.
Nope. You whiff completely. O'Malley's still tied up in webbing.
Yeah. O'Malley's gonna try to get out of there, you know.
You have sharp teeth.
Yeah, no, O'Malley's gonna use his teeth to try to chew him up.
Alright.
Oh,
You're gonna
if you
try
think
and
it's sharp.
use your teeth? Alright. Let's say that's quick thinking. Roll in.
I think in this one session, Vigor has gone from having 1 kill to 6. I don't know if we killed anyone, if he's killed anyone before that, even in those scuffles.
So, yeah, you're gnawing your way out of this, but it does take a little bit. And like Renshack's is still like by the time you're out of it, Renshack's is like glowing. His whole body is glowing. So, what do you two do?
Gonna see the future. Or try. Okay, that's all I needed. What is about to happen here?
What is about to happen? Well, let's see. So it's very specific for the next few moments.
Yeah.
He is Renshack's his whole body is going to become enveloped in this bright purple light. It's going to the light's going to just reverberate outwards, and it is going to basically it's going to like boil your soul if you're hurt by it. Like it is
That's unfortunate.
targeting the evil within you.
Oh, so this is me
And-
specifically, not
yeah.
O'Malley.
In both of you, it will target the sin
O'Malley's
within
pretty
you.
evil.
It will target
Wow.
the sin within you and basically boil it and explode it. Kind of like the Devilman beam from Dragon Ball.
Ooh, will it make you good if you survive by killing all the evil?
Is it really sin if it's like like it's one
Yes.
thing for a neutral being to commit sin, but like
And afterwards, Renshack's will be left. He won't be dead, but let's say he'll be catatonic for a bit,
Oh,
For-
great.
for quite a
How-
while.
Okay. Is that the rest of his natural lifespan a bit?
No,
Okay.
we'll see.
We'll see.
You'll take care of that. We'll take care of that. So, in the meantime, Ariana, what do you do?
well, with that insight, I'm not gonna try and be nice about it then. I do want to try and use black magic. A different application this time, but I don't know if you're
All right, what do you want to do?
black magic. Well, she
Okay.
wants to essentially, blast him with webbing to the far side of the room. Preferably with the table. Like, try and just knock the table over.
That's not going to stop the magic thing. It
On
won't
the
contain that.
I think we just don't I don't think either of us have any move that's applicable then. That's the only thing we have that does anything regarding magic.
You'd have to get out of there. Get out of
Yeah.
range.
Vigor's, you two are gonna get Vigor's gonna come back. What's going on in here, guys? And just get hit by a spin blast.
How do you do, fellas?
Oh God, my
All right,
sin.
let's just go then. Let's
Yeah.
just leave the room. There's nothing really else to do in the situation.
Yeah.
All right. So, roll dex.
I'm re-rolling that for obvious reasons.
Yep. There you go. All right, and O'Malley?
Dex, you said.
Yes.
Here we go. Oh my lordy.
Oof.
Hey, wait a minute.
What?
Shouldn't O'Malley have, or is that just me, or is that everyone to have a +1 when acting on the answers to discern realities? We always
That's
forget
just
that.
you.
Oh, well,
Hmm.
that's unfortunate.
So, Vigor, as you're approaching, dragging this guy back through the crawl space, you hear a rumbling on the other end.
Right.
What do you do?
I don't want to metagame and say I wait it out. Vigor's gonna kind of like when he went. Vigor's gonna open the crawl space a twedge, look inside.
All right. So, O'Malley, roll wisdom.
Can I try and defend O'Malley by webbing him with me? Like,
Oh
try and
no.
pull him?
My. Sure.
That's defend?
Uh,
Or
Let's
we can do it as an aid or interfere if you want, but an aid or interfere wouldn't help
No,
that
no.
wisdom.
I would say, let's see. Don't you have something for, I will let you, to rescue him, I will let you roll, dex.
Dex?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. Well,
Nice. Yeah. You web
Yeah.
him up and you start pulling him backwards. So luckily you won't get completely fucked, O'Malley.
Oh my lordy, thank you. Why are you helping me?
So, he screams and the blast reverberates throughout the entire room. O'Malley, you barely make it behind the stairwell. And
Oh,
a bit of it still reverberates into you, and you feel like your blood boil.
oh lord.
Roll con.
Con.
All right. So since it's a 7, we'll say, and with the 10 before. You know what? Yeah, you don't take damage, but it's very painful.
Beautiful.
There you go. And yeah, there you go. So Vigor, the rumbling stops and the screaming does too.
Okay. I open the thing and I kind of crawl out, dragging this guy's corpse behind me.
Ariana and O'Malley are gone. Renshax is on the surgical table, mouth open, mouth wide open, eyes wide open, breathing very slowly.
I always knew he was a mouth breather.
Vigor just kind of like sees that, drops the leg of the killer and just yells out, Ariana, O'Malley,
Yeah.
I
I got
well,
the guy. I don't know if he's don't know if he's edible.
He should be edible, actually.
I was gonna say, but so coming down, like Ariana's like, wait, edible. What did he kill him?
Vigor just kind of like, with his leg, just kind of pushes the corpse to the side of the table, just kind of revealing he basically has no head anymore. It's a mush.
Well, shit. There goes a lot of money. And Ariana just sort of shrugs.
Vigor
And
doesn't acknowledge that.
Walking to Renshaw.
Yep.
You know, she like, goes to him and then just sort of pokes him a bit, sees if he wakes up at all, or like responds in any way.
No,
God,
he
damn
doesn't.
It. She slaps him hard.
Still nothing.
Motherfucker. Well, don't know what to do about that.
I don't
What?
think he's gonna
He's
be.
dead.
He's not dead. He's brain dead.
Isn't that the same?
You think he, like, would be able to wake up?
Can people in like Wetwood do anything about this?
I don't know. Maybe.
Might mess him up more.
If we, like...
Oi, your name is Renshak. You know things we need to know.
The thing is, well... He's no use to us like this. And, I mean, we could bring him back to, like, his people, but... that sort of defeats the whole revenge and getting our money back component of this.
Yeah, no, this... We're never gonna get see our money back if he's just a vegetable.
We could take him to a medic, try and get him fixed up on the hush-hush, but, you know, then we have to be sneaky about it. It's probably still for the best, though.
Yeah, let's try and find a healer or something.
Ariana's gonna start, like, just bandaging him up head to toe. Like, try and make him, you know, unrecognizable. Make sure his face isn't showing. None of that stuff. Which should also work as, like, you know, medical webbing. This, you know, she is also bandaging him. But, like, it's mostly to make him, like, basically a mummy.
Very well.
And when that's done, we've got a man who's just basically in a full body cast with mouth hole, I guess, so he can breathe.
Yeah.
Like Vigor just kind of hoists him over his shoulder.
And what do you do with the body of the serial killer?
Ariana's just gonna eat that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, I'm gonna... I don't know, actually, no. I'm not gonna inspect the place. I would inspect the place, but after all is said and done, it feels weird and out of character for Vigor to just stop caring about how much this place fucks with him. So Vigor just kind of like says to O'Malley, find us something to eat, and he heads upstairs.
That's
Ariana, so after Vigor goes upstairs, Ariana's just like, for advice, livers have a lot of protein.
But we're not eating people.
Yeah, suit yourself.
Fine. Well, O'Malley's gonna fucking try and find some fucking food.
Actually, Ariana does look around if any of the corpses seem more recent, like, or like, you know, sort of preserved, half-living, anything like that. Anything else that's edible in here?
Roll a 2d6. You find, like, you could, like, Frankenstein together a fresh meal.
Okay, yeah. She does that.
So, yeah, there you go. 2 viscera. And meanwhile, O'Malley has 3 rations.
Yeah.
Yep. And I will say night is starting to fall.
Yeah, no, I was asking if I could look around in the lair if there was
Oh,
something.
I thought this was night already.
It's about night, yeah.
But yeah, Neo, can't I explore? Can't I see if there's food in here? The guy must have eaten.
That's a fair point. What was he eating? He might have been a cannibal, but, you know.
True.
So I want to discern realities, you know?
Alright, yeah.
I'm gonna use my fucking int. Just watch, I'm smirt. What here is valuable or useful to me?
Useful or valuable to you? Well, there's an anti-spider raid spray from an alternate universe.
Fantastic.
Says works on human spiders too.
What's
O'Malley
a
will
human
grab.
spider?
No.
If I
O'Malley would
saw a
grab-
can of Raid in our reality as it works on human spiders, I would be deathly afraid.
It's a very ominous thing to see.
Yeah, it's like, what? What don't I know?
Honestly, like, Snake, write that down. That's a good gag or something. Just sees, like, a bunch of, like, works on human spiders and quietly, like, contemplating what that could mean.
That's like an old Simpsons sight gag. Works on human spiders. I'm putting that down in this little notebook I have.
Okay, roll a d4, O'Malley. Find 2 rations.
Nice. I take them and go up. Does Vigor see me carrying 2 extra rations?
I do, I guess. I mean, I'm upstairs. I'm beyond the trap door that led down here.
I mean, I'm just basically asking, is Vigor taking them for his own?
How many rations do you got?
Oh, 5 now.
Yeah, 5. I mean,
Well-
I had 3.
I just say, can I have them?
I found them.
You've got food. I've got nothing.
Fine, here, have them. Here, they're not even good rations.
Hands him some nuts.
Here you are, ration cuck.
Oh, why did I say that? No, actually, O'Malley says that. Here you go, ration cuck.
Wow, you had to crib it.
Do you actually hand him nuts?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow, yeah. I just look at these and you know what? I'm technically only going to give myself 1 ration as I throw the nuts back in O'Malley's face. I have one use of rations.
Nice.
Do I have 4 uses of rations then?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, but you got to pick them up off the ground. Those nuts
Yeah.
exploded in your face.
So, I don't care.
Nut cut. Alright, so you guys making camp here then?
I'm gonna immediately have to use that 1 ration I have. Oh
There
god.
you go.
Oh god, and I have to make a perilous journey, and I'm gonna use a ration again, and I'll have none. And that's bad.
And O'Malley just goes, "Hey, I have some nice fresh nuts here."
Just like Vigor is like confronted with like the option of starving to death or eating nuts in public again, and just decides no.
Grin and bear
I
it.
will die. I will die like this.
Nut cook.
Wow,
Yeah.
look at this hunger cuck. He may as well dies on the streets.
Comes that guy.
Alright, so you guys are making camp then. Alright, so
Yeah.
let's get watch order in.
I'll take first watch.
Of course you would watch cook.
Wow.
Ariana will take middle watch.
This has not been a good week for Vigor.
His
Has
reputation.
been a good week for many people.
A lot of lives are going down the drain right now.
Especially Vigors.
Wait, do we have to feed Renshak?
No.
Okay, good.
Actually, so
Really? Wow.
Renshak is basically, in a cast. He can't move anything. O'Malley just goes, "Renshak, old buddy or pal. Hello."
Oh no, he's gonna O'Malley's taking it out on him now that he's tied up.
You seem to be a bit tied up at the moment.
Ariana could, try and feed him by regurgitating into his mouth like a bird.
Oh.
See
Actually,
how that goes.
Neo, does Renshak even make a
No.
fucking...
He's catatonic.
Maybe I should take off his limbs for safety.
That's a bit much.
Our plan was to kill him.
Well, I mean, if you take his limbs off and he starts becoming aware again, then we've got less leverage.
You
So,
think? That
Yeah.
feels like more... maybe.
No, because then you've got the limbs to take away.
True.
so what I think we'll do, we're gonna try and do, we haven't done this before. We're gonna try to do the Perilous Wilds make camp.
Ooh.
So, you've all settled in to rest. One of you needs to manage provisions.
Oh.
I'll do it, I guess.
It doesn't have to be you. It can be Ariana now.
That's the point.
Yeah.
I mean, let's hear what all the moves are actually before we decide who's doing what.
It's manage provisions, and then I will choose one of you to roll plus nothing.
Okay.
F.
So that's it. It's just manage provisions and then 1.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Who wants to manage provisions then? Should probably just be one of the best wisdom stat. We metagame this.
We're not metagaming right now.
We are.
What is everyone's wisdom stats?
0. It's
12.
flat.
0.
For me.
Oh wow, you guys have 0. Well, so Ariana, the person who
Yeah.
doesn't eat people food.
You fucking wisdom cucks.
Yeah,
Whiz cucks.
she could be. Man, she could be getting +2 wisdom, but she's not. Took a fucking took a raised
It's
her
because of
strength.
vigor.
It
She
is.
was inspired
oh, wait,
to do it
hang on,
because of vigor.
hang on. I
Now
leveled
she
up
can't get
and
a
we've made
16
camp.
Well, this is. I hate to tell you, but when you settle in, we choose someone to manage provisions. Then, if you eat and drink and have enough XP, you may level up. So I'm afraid that when we go in chronological order, you cannot spend.
Oh,
Well,
actually,
I'm not. I wasn't saying it was like, oh, I'm gonna give myself a +1 wisdom now because I'm not.
Oh, you can't. Yeah, it's a 9. That's true.
Yeah, I wasn't
But
do
yeah.
that. I wasn't gonna do that anyway. I was thinking. I'm trying to think. Well, actually, should I level up? God, it's kind of one of
I
those
can't
things where
believe-
no matter what I do anyway, it's not going to improve. So,
Yeah.
like, nothing's
Oh,
on
no,
a
wait,
stat
You
wait,
get
order.
rid of your -1 in int.
I could.
Amalia,
That doesn't
Amalia's level
feel interesting though. Actually, it kind of does. Then it's just flatly good and everything.
Hey,
Actually,
Ariana
no.
took.
Can I even? I could push dexterity up if I use my next 2 levels to do that to a 15 and then +2 it. I think is +2 is 15 where it becomes a +2.
No, 16.
Okay, so I can't upgrade any stat but make my intelligence not shit now then.
Or you could raise your charisma to, get some better discounts, but
That's the point. But we're not using those moves anyway because Neo doesn't like them. So he made them flat rates. I'm just gonna just eliminate that -1 in intelligence. Make it so that
Nice.
Vigor is a little bit more knowledgeable about the world now.
All right. So Ariana, roll wisdom.
that works because Vigor, made Ariana get rid of her -1 in strength, which is now biting her in the ass because it means she can't get a +2 wisdom.
Making her do it.
I made
Yeah,
you
he
do
did.
that. I said, hey.
Vigor made Ariana less wise. He made her more. She was growing as a person, and he just made her dumb and work out instead. He turned Ariana into a jock.
So there you go. You all consume 1 ration for the night.
okay.
Now
About
then,
I'm leveling up.
I've got no dungeon rations, no Dungan rations.
Vigor's.
Well, there you go. Vigor's, feels a bit uneasy, and Ariana's probably in the best spirits after what they've seen, and is like, no, come on, eat your porridge.
How about eat your nuts?
I just take a
No,
spoonful
Ariana
of
doesn't
the...
give him nuts.
O'Malley snuck a few in. I just take a scoop and there's just a cashew just in the middle of it's in the porridge. What? Why? To what end?
So, Ariana sees that. She's like, O'Malley, and, she cares about Vigor's fragile ego. And, takes the nut out.
Fragile man ego.
Yeah.
What are you, his mom?
No.
Good response. Damn.
I'm just thinking of that fucking Scooby-Doo scene. My mommy?